Happy Sabbath, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi's Kama TV. Kenyans are asking one question about the marriage between William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga. And the question is, how does Raila gain? How does Ruto gain? Who is the loser out of this? Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, there are a number of ways in which Raila has won or you come out as a winner. Number one, Raila is in government. Anybody would like to be in government. Anybody would like actually to get to the seat of power. If you look at Raila Odinga has always been trying to join the government even after losing. The fact that he's in government, it means that he'll be part and parcel of the governing council, if there's such a thing in this country, because definitely the president does not rule alone. Number two, the influence. The man is going to have a lot of influence. Most of the decisions that will be made in this country about what to be invested where, when, and how, Raila is going to have a big say. Raila will not be left behind. And William Samoei Ruto will have to consult Raila Odinga on almost everything. Number three is about finances. Raila life now is elevated. He's going to have enhanced security. I told you the other day that his security details had already been scaled up. Note that even William Samoei Ruto is calling him the Prime Minister. So when it comes to the security of his family, his assets, his properties, his friends also, and the money, the finances, everything, he's going to have access to almost everything that the president can have. The other thing is about connections. Raila Odinga will be, in fact, his influence internationally will be on an upward scale. It will be enhanced, and Raila Odinga, most likely, he'll be sent in many occasions to represent the head of state. Note that he has already overshadowed Kithure Kindiki is actually the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. But now, when you look at it, even when you look at the protocol now, Raila Odinga is the one who is inviting the president. It is very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Again, when it comes to the loss, Raila somehow lost, if you ask me. One, he lost the credibility that Kenyans had for him. You know, Kenyans used to respect Raila Odinga, and they would always associate him with mageuzi, mabadiliko, reforms. But now he comes out as a traitor. He comes out as somebody who is dishonest. He comes out as somebody who is unreliable, and that is how he's losing credibility. Number two, I strongly believe that for the first time, people are saying Baba is not right. Baba kwabie where the left, think twice. Kwabie where the right, think twice. For the first time, we are seeing Raila Odinga being opposed, even within ODM. And that is how he is losing. You know, hapo beleni, anybody who would oppose Raila Odinga would be seen as a villain and would lose even in election. Today, I doubt if it is the case. In fact, anybody who is going to oppose Raila Odinga will be seen as a hero, whether in ODM and so on and so forth. The other thing is that when I look at Raila Odinga, his party is likely to disintegrate. His party is likely to divide. So ukiangalia pale utaona kwamba kile chama cha chungwa kitaanza kuoza pole pole na kinaweza kusabaratika, and in fact it becomes very, very difficult for him even now to be elected the president, because you see initially ODM, truth be told, was the strongest party and actually the oldest in this country other than KANU. But when you look at today, ODM is just a pale shadow of its good self. So ODM lost, and you know ODM is Raila and Raila is ODM. Now, when it comes to William Samoei Ruto gains a lot. He gained a lot because when you look at now the numbers are increasing. The people who are supporting William Samoei Ruto will increase, because though he may not inherit all the areas that supported Raila Odinga, like now the Kisii, I think they will not be able to vote for him again. When you look at the Luhya, and you noted that Mudava did not attend, did not see Babu Owino, Wetangula did not attend, it tells you that these people are not satisfied. In fact, if there is one area or that is going to support or to disappoint Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. It is the Mulebe Nation. The Mulebe Nation is coming out as an area now that is now contested. Previously, you would see that it was for Baba for the taking, na hakuna mtu ambaye angepiga hili, lakini sasa unapoangalia unaona kwamba kuna watu wengine ambao wamejitokeza. Kuna yule ambaye tunamuita anatembea, vile vile kuna Okia Mtata, kuna Eugene Wamalwa, na sasa ukiangalia utaona kwamba Mudavadi na Weta bado pia wanafuasi wao. So that is how Raila loses, and somehow William Samoei Ruto gains some of the supporters. The other thing is that initially, when you looked at William Samoei Ruto, he looked like somebody who is so much embattled, and he had run out of options. Now, with the Baba backing, you see the perception now is going to change. The perception is that William Samoei Ruto can easily win the second term. Initially, everybody believed that it was a one-term issue, and William Samoei Ruto was actually a worried man. Today, I think when you look at the coalition, because truth be told, this is a coalition they formed. When you look at the coalition between William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga, it is a strong coalition, truth be told, because you see, when you look at Northeastern, when you look at Mombasa, look at Luo Nyanza, when you look at South Rift, these are areas that William Samoei Ruto is likely to harvest so many votes. And now that the perception that was there about one-term president is likely to change. Again, the issue of worrying all the time, because William Samoei Ruto was actually embattled. And when you look at William Samoei Ruto, I think he was having sleepless night kwa sababu alikuwa na wasiwasi mwingi sana that Raila and Kalonzo would join hands, and once they joined hands, they could actually even pass a vote of no confidence. So when you look at now Parliament, William Samoei Ruto seems to have the numbers. He seems to have an upper hand, and most of the bills that you'll be taking to Parliament are likely to pass through. Most of the things that you'll be saying in Parliament, mara nyingi utaona zikipitishwa pasi na mabadiliko mengi, pasi na kupigwa hapa na pale. Unlike the opposition side that is going to struggle a lot, because when you look now at the minority leader and the majority leader, they are working hand in hand, wanakubaliana kila kitu, wanafanya kazi pamoja, pasi inakuwa na malalamiko, pasi inakuwa ati anauliza hivi, and in Parliament they have the numbers, and that is how William Samoei Ruto wins. Again, when you look at William Samoei Ruto, you realize that even now visiting these areas, isionekane tu ni mahali pamoja atakuwa akienda, and he also benefited in the way of sharing the blame of failure with Raila Odinga. So that blame of failing, and that is why you see, because already Gen Z are actually not for these guys. That is the truth of the matter. And what is happening is that apart from the politicians who seems to buy this idea, when you come to the ground, you find a very different scenario. Though somehow, when you look at it, you can say both won, but William Samoei Ruto seems to be the greatest beneficiary. Although Raila won, somehow he lost. And I think when you look at the future, I think for William Samoei Ruto, it's a bit promising compared to Raila Odinga. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think. I could be right, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Have a blessed Sabbath. Bye-bye.